Come in.
Wow, what a nice house, and it's triangular.
Triangular shape.
Nice. Okay, I guess this is recycled stuff. Also, I can notice your door, and then this is really ang ganda nitong upuan na to. I'm sure lumang ano to,
Yes.
puno.
This came from a tree that fell down and during Undoy. I cleaned it up a bit and added
Acacia.
acacia tree.
And then you put mga bling bling, no? And then ganda.
Yes.
Tapos this is the one that you were telling me about, the 55 gallon drum chair. So talagang chair. Oh, nice. And then when did you find the wood for your dining table?
The wood was left over from the gate.
Ang galing mo talaga, no? Kasi your fence is all recycled wood. And it sits sick. So do you like to entertain? I see there's wine, there's an open kitchen.
Yes.
No, and a lot of nice things here. So let's go around more. And sana madami po kayong natutunan kay Mitch. Okay, dahil ako na-inspire ako na hindi magtapon ng luma kong gamit at tignan ko muna ng mabuti kung anong pwede kong gawin, 'di ba? Bago ko siya i-dispose. And siguro, papakita ko sa iyo yung pictures ng mga lumang gamit ko para may suggestion din sa Mitch. No?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Okay, so la gordita, of course, in English means cute little fat one. Okay, so all my life I've been called bigger or big. So I decided to appropriate it for my business because it's both cute, but at the same time it's also a little self-deprecating. So I thought that was too big a word, but yeah. So I thought it would be a good name for a business, and also because people who are usually bigger are, indulge in the pleasures of life, and that's what I'm trying to do with La Gordita. So that's the name of La Gordita, but cakes and pastries, no? So I believe that eating cake or eating anything that's sweet, it's better when it's shared with friends, no? So if you're having cake and you're eating it by yourself, kawawa ka naman. La Gordita is really a home business that I do with my mother. Okay, we both love to bake. And actually, I started baking from the time I was 8 years old at Dorothy's cooking school. Okay, that's where we both learned how to bake. You should do what you love, and I love baking, so I decided to go into it. No, now about the business per se of La Gordita cakes and pastries, we try to use ingredients whose origin we know. So I've always had this idea that if you're going to eat well, you have to know where your food comes from. So as much as possible, I like to know where my ingredients come from. Okay, so for instance, I'll show you. Like this is roasted sea salt that I use for my siling labuyo brownies, and I know this is from Zamboanga. La Gordita made with the freshest and most premium ingredients. So that's what I try to do. And I also like making what do you call that? I like mixing flavors that are not conventional, hence my siling labuyo brownies. For my siling labuyo brownies, I like using first of all, the chocolate that we use is mostly from this little farm, or not so little farm, this farm in Davao called Malagos Farms. Okay, and they also make wonderful tablea and now dark 62% dark chocolate. Okay, and then I'm giving away secrets, but it's okay. For the siling labuyo brownies, I also use powdered siling labuyo from Pangasinan, and then also coffee from Sagada and sea salt from Zamboanga. So flavors like that, I like melding flavors that taste really good, but you wouldn't really put together immediately. Things of that nature. Right now, I'm experimenting with cardamom and other spices. My gingerbread cookies are interesting, I think, because it's not your usual gingerbread cookie. I put black pepper. Okay, aside from ginger, ground ginger, allspice, cloves, etc., etc. La Gordita has, our bestseller is our Malagos chocolate tablea cake with Belgian white chocolate frosting. So that's our bestseller right now. And then we also make, it was featured in Food Magazine, our golden French butter pound cake, again drizzled with Belgian chocolate. I always believe in using the best quality products as much as possible. I think your product is only as good as your ingredients. So that's why. Our gingerbread cookies, okay, for one, I love the smell of molasses and allspice and cinnamon and nutmeg. It's just home, no? And whenever I bake gingerbread cookies, I love the smell that stays on my hands. It's just comforting. Okay? And it just brings you back to your childhood. You know, you're eating gingerbread and having hot cocoa. We have whole wheat banana muffins that's our token healthy product, right? And then we have chocolate chip cookies that we use Belgian chocolate, but we use roasted sea salt from Zamboanga. And then our chewy oatmeal rum raisin cookies. That is a really big hit because we soak it in rum. I think that's why people like it. They can order facebook.com La Gordita cakes. And they can call us at 9312121 or email us at lagorditakakes@gmail.com.
Rocky Camus po, isang artist, wood sculptor, and entrepreneur. Hi Rocky!
Hello.
Hello, how are you? How did you start in this endeavor? Ano yung nasa isip mo na gusto mong gawin? Tapos paano siya naging ganyan?
Well, nagsimula siya kasi nagpagawa ako ng kama. Ng kama. And then, instead of buying, tinanong ako kung anong size at kung anong design. So, doon ako napaisip, pwede pala yun.
Talaga? Okay.
So, in-explore ko actually, it was more of a feeling and intuition lang. Parang I wanted to explore something that I haven't explored before.
So, ito na, going back to this, ano ba yan, yung totem na tinatawag mo?
Totem. Well, lahat ng mga lampara na nakikita niyo dito, nagsisimula sa totem.
Okay.
And then, kasi yung ibang tao gusto nila, parang totem lang siya, aesthetic.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a symbol, or maybe kung nakatira ka sa condo, malayo ka sa nature, you want something that will bring you closer to nature.
Okay.
Now, kung gusto mo maging functional, tatanggalin mo lang yung top screw. Tapos, pwede mo na siyang kabitan ng electrical wiring.
Pero Rocky, ano nakikita mo pag nagde-design ka? Tapos nakikita mo kung paano mo sila pagsasama-samahin?
Actually, sa totoo, parang naglalaro lang eh. Ito, tawag dito, donuts.
Okay.
Donuts on flat.
So hindi siya naman ganun pala kalalim?
Donuts on cube. Hindi naman siya kailangan ganun kalalim.
Okay.
Pero pwedeng laliman talaga. Pwede rin lumalim. Pero hindi kailangan eh. Hindi
Okay.
kailangan. Actually, sometimes pag na-enjoy mo yung process, madi-discover, parang bata lang. Di ba yung bata, isipin mo, ang dami, naglalaro lang sila tapos may mga iniimbento na silang mga storya o kaya mga laruan o kaya kahit matchbox lang. Minsan may tulay na silang iniisip na ano.
Oo.
So parang...
So parang ka lang palang batang naglalaro.
Parang batang
Kaya
naglalaro.
lang, paano ka na-discover? Paano ka, from paglalaro, napunta dun sa totohanan ng artist?
Yung gumawa ako ng mga furniture na parang kakaiba kasi wala akong background in design or architecture or furniture making or carpentry. Pero there was an idea and then may communication process between the mind and the people I was working with, yung mga karpentero. And for some reason, kahit pang furniture lang siya, people started calling it sculpture. Pati ako nagulat na parang, okay, this is how it feels to be an artist or a sculptor. It's not something that I really planned for or dreamt of or imagined becoming or doing, or it's just something that parang came to be. Parang
Ang galing. Parang it really is, pag talagang para sa'yo, di ba talagang para sa'yo, yung mangyayari ang dapat
yun
sa'yo.
ang natutunan.
But ang maganda nito is, bata ka pa, nahanap mo na kung ano talaga yung gusto mong gawin. Diba? And now, na ginagawa mo yung kung saan ka masaya and people appreciate what it is you do, diba? So you love what you do and you make money from what you do, diba? So your idea has now been transformed into something that is called art.
And sense of fulfillment also.
That's very important.
It's a source of happiness and every day kahit mahirap.
No, sa lahat ng ginagawa natin talaga, di ba, hindi naman tayo robot. Kailangan meron talaga tayong sense of fulfillment. So maraming salamat, Rocky, sa pag-share mo sa amin ng iyong art and experiences. Thank you very much.
Walang anuman.